Hey everyone, it's Sarah here back finally after a couple of weeks off, and we're doing a monthly plan with me today. So we're gonna use one of my monthly kits. So this is the kind of like fall leaves DIY one. It's also available for November in case you do see this and you're like, oh, I missed out. Don't worry, it's available for November as well. And in terms of what's new, I got married. So I'll probably wait until the next weekly plan with me to go into more kind of detail about that, because I don't want to be repeating myself. However, I don't know how many of you watched this one versus watching the weekly one. But the kind of main gist is everything went pretty well. It was super hot though. We were in the middle of a heat wave here in Ontario, so I was just dying of heat and wearing a full kind of ball gown dress, so that was a bit rough to deal with. But on the plus side, I kind of reached this perfect level of dehydration where I didn't actually feel super thirsty, but I also was not drinking enough water that I didn't have to go to the bathroom. So the entire time I was in my kind of like big wedding dress, I did not have to go to the bathroom. And probably really not a good thing, not something to really boast about. But I mean, I was okay afterwards, so I guess it worked out okay. I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean, it did make things easy because I didn't have to try to worry about finding time or space to go to the bathroom. And yeah, I don't want to get into too many details, but so I think I missed 2 or 3 plan with me's. I debated doing one for like this week that I'm back, but I mean, it's already Monday. It's the end of the day Monday. I know I had to film this one as well, so by the time I film it and then get it up, we're looking at like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then it's only a couple of days away from when the next one goes up anyway. So it just kind of seems like a reason to stress myself out for nothing. So we're not going to do that. I'll kind of keep everything in my monthly planner for this week, and then get back to things on when I film on the Thursday, but basically the Friday. But anyway, let's just see here. I think that what we'll do is I'll probably put all these down first. But before I do that, I know there's going to be a couple of days where we want to write things in. So I'm just going to think about when I want to do those. Alright, because, okay, so we definitely have like Thanksgiving. For Canadians, Thanksgiving is on the 9th. So maybe I'll kind of use the Hello Fall one there, because it already is fall, you know what I mean? So I'm going to use that there. Cover up the Columbus Day. We'll just put a Thanksgiving one here, put a little arrow over. And then, I mean, obviously Halloween is pretty awesome, but I'm not going to put a full sheet sticker down for that. What I will do, though, is the 27th, I am going to, or rather our shop, I mean, sometimes I talk about myself, like the shop in like a third person kind of thing, even though it is still just me at this point, but not for long, maybe. But, yeah, sometimes I switch that around. Anyway, we're going to be in the Great Canadian Planner Sale, which starts on the 27th. So I will put that in for that, which leaves this other sticker. I'm having a Friday the 13th movie marathon rather than doing a Halloween party, because every time I try to do a Halloween party, people always end up having a different Halloween party to go to, and then I just get all grumpy, and so I figured, you know what, we're going to do this one. We're going to do Friday the 13th, and then that way I won't be as tempted by candy either. But yeah, so If you're into horror movies, come on, you have to be having a movie marathon on the Friday the 13th. It doesn't have to be the Friday the 13th movies, but like, you need to be having a horror movie marathon, because I just don't understand why you wouldn't. So anyway, I'm gonna do the all the number dates and then come back. Okay, I'm back. Numbers are down. So I think that I've got my other monthly planner. So I've got my other like plum paper planner. Simon, don't. My cat's needy for attention. Hold on. Let's see if I can like bring him over here. Come here. This is my cat. His name is Simon. And no, that's not what I wanted you to do. But okay. It's my cat. He's a little ginger baby. This is his head. Simon. Look up, look up, look up, look up. Maybe? No? Okay, I don't know. We'll see if he'll sit nicely while I try to plan. Okay, so he's kind of sitting here, but you may hear weird noises. And it's just him being a suck. So, okay. But because I have my monthly planner, like that's my plum planner, I think what I will do is not really put any goals here since there's no more wedding goals. That's kind of done until the photos come in. That I'm going to do a movie list for October because I always want to watch. There's a lot of movies that I want to watch for Halloween. So we're going to go ahead and put that down. My cat's just looking at me like, why aren't you loving me more? Oh, Simon. The poor guy had to stay at my parents' house for the wedding because the wedding was at a cottage resort. I was kind of hoping that he could make an appearance, but it was just too complicated to really work it all out. However, it turned out that one of my husband's sister, wow, it's like only the second or third time I've used the word husband, and it's weird. And but my husband's sister, she does these really cool paintings where she'll take, typically a lot of the time what she does is she does kind of like a historical painting, and then she'll change something about it. So often they're kind of like, sometimes they're political statements, sometimes they're just kind of strange, and I love it so much, but I can't really think of an example off the top of my head. But like I remember one of them was like, it was like a regular kind of like portrait type painting that was a pretty well known one, but the face was replaced with like a frog's head. Or anyway, they're really cool though. But she for our wedding, she painted a photo of, and I don't recognize the actual painting to know if it's a historical painting as well, or if it just happens to be whatever, but it's the painting of like a king, and kind of like in front of an old window, and then instead of the guy's head, it's the head of my cat. So it's called King Simon, and it's my most favorite thing ever. It's gonna be so interesting to explain that painting to my kids one day when I have kids, of like, what is this? When did you have a cat that was a king? Like, what is going on here? When Simon is long gone, my poor kitty, I love you so much. But yeah, it was probably the best wedding gift I could ever ask for. So amazing. Oh, I just dropped a sticker on my cat. Uh-oh. It's okay. It's okay, everybody. It did not get like matted into his fur. It just, I was able to pull it off without pulling any hairs. That could have gone pretty south pretty fast. So Friday the 13th, and then for Thanksgiving, I'll just kind of put it, I'm probably going to have the Thanksgiving dinner on the Sunday anyway, so I'll just put that there and I can put an arrow over. And then of course, Halloween. One of the best times of the year. So I will definitely fill this out later. Like, there's not going to be a lot of pen going down right now because I don't have any appointments yet. So it's really just going to kind of be for like these. And then, but basically what I'm trying to say is if you guys have suggestions for movies I should add to like my must-watch list for the horror movies, please let me know. Chances are I've probably seen a lot of them, but what are your classic must-watch horror movies, Halloween movies? Put this one up here. Oops, wow, I was like way off. Oh, there goes my phone. Like, for me, of course, Hocus Pocus is like, has to be watched. That's a guarantee. That is a yearly guarantee. But, like, are there any horror movies that you just feel like you have to watch? Do you watch a whole marathon of a specific movie, like the Halloween movies or anything like that? Let me know if there's one that you think I need to watch. And I can make sure I add it to my list. I'm actually debating getting, I have been seeing a lot of Facebook ads recently for Shudder, as in like, ooh, Shudder, which is basically like Netflix but for like horror movies. And I'd say a good 90% of what I watch on Netflix is like horror movies or like really awful like ghost movies. I don't even care if they're like bad and fake. I love watching them. I'm obsessed. So anyway, I do like, what am I saying? I'm really thinking about getting it. So let me know if you have Shudder, if you like it or anything like that, because it wasn't, I forget how much it was, but I looked through it, had a ton of different movies. And they have some like ones that are exclusive to them, like that I guess they make or promote or whatever. And so I thought that was pretty neat. It might be kind of a cool idea to check out. It might be really, really awesome or whatever. But I think that's probably gonna be it for this video. I think we'll do this as like a before the pen because my cat is getting really antsy right now for attention. And he's sitting on me right now. So there he is. And he's just really like, do you hear his purrs? Because his purrs are pretty loud. He's like, we're done planning now. We're done planning. So no, don't sit on the planner, please. I don't want a cat butt on my planner. No. I don't know. He's my first cat that I've had. I've had him for like 5 or 6 years. But I have this like pet peeve about cats sitting their butts on things. Because I don't know. I think my mom ingrained that in me. And just no sitting your butt on my planner. So there you go. You just learned that about me. Fun fact. Anyway, so we'll just keep this one short. But be sure to check in for the Great Canadian Planner Sale starting on the 27th to the 30th. There is a Facebook group for that, so make sure you go join it because there is probably going to be lots of fun going on before the actual sale in there, and you can see what shops are involved and what they sell and all that stuff. And of course, if you like this monthly kit, be sure to check out the shop because it is available for November as well. It's also available as a printable because I've updated the printable shop, so be sure to go check that out if you're into printables. And other than that, just so you guys know, since my wedding is now done, that's kind of one thing off my plate. I'm going to be looking into business stuff in terms of what I need to do to move, and if my sister's going to be taking over the sticker cutting, it would be closer to the end of October or November probably. And if I'm moving to the US, then that's probably, we're looking at November, December, but not really sure. There might be periods of time where I just go missing on, like, where I don't go missing, but where I go on vacation. So there may be periods of time where the shipping, I'll probably leave the shop open, but just delay shipping. So be sure to keep an eye out on shipping times for an item before you purchase, or message me if you're concerned. But right now we're still at like 3 to 5 days shipping, I think, something like that. So So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Like this video if you liked it, and comment below what horror movies do you think I should watch, or Halloween movies, or anything like that. It doesn't have to be scary. It could be like Hotel Transylvania or anything like that. I love all kinds of Halloween related things. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!